Hi everybody, welcome back to those who've been hanging with me some time, and welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. I'm Adele Levine, intuitive and medium. All right guys, so we're going to jump right off into this subject. I was kind of a little different about deciding what subject I wanted to do. Usually there's kind of like these telltale signs, this is what you need to do, but I kind of was just more open. It kind of felt more like a little light, a little flowy. So it came to me that people have asked me this and requested this a few times. Do celebrities try to speak from us, to us, from beyond? Now, this is a very interesting concept. I had someone who messaged me and let me know, I guess it's kind of a thing on the interwebs that celebrities are speaking through mediums, or people are saying they're speaking to these celebrities. I mean, there's all kinds of things. There's people who are saying they have relationships with celebrities, and there's a whole thing. So yeah, we're going to get into it. So grab your drink. Can I say spill the tea? Is that, I don't know, maybe I'm not cool enough for that, but let me spill what the truth is on this subject. You know me, I'm going to give a whole different take on it than probably what you have heard, and I'm going to give you the real information as much as I've come to understand. Okay, would it be nice to believe that Elvis, I'm not really into Elvis, sorry, don't hate me, or Prince, Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, you can just throw up whoever you want, Citric. All of your favorite, these kind of sound like old school celebrities. Amy Winehouse, whatever, new school celebrities, whatever you're into is trying to break down your door and talk to you. Now, here's the main thing you need to understand. In the spirit world, there is no such thing as being a celebrity. Like when you die, you die. What I mean by that is all of the dead are on equal playing field. Death is an equalizer, and it is true for here, and it's true for there. What I mean by that is we all are facing that, right? So in that realm, are celebrities treated like celebrities? Do you see a TMZ chasing them down the spiritual hallway? Do you see a paparazzi trying to get a hold of them? No, it's not like that. So let me explain. When people who have notoriety die, people who are very well known die. And this could be true. It doesn't have to be true like as an actor or singer or something. Like Einstein, Tesla, all kinds of people have famous lives. And there's all kinds of reasons why we might think it's really cool to connect to them. So let me first explain that the idea of celebrities and things like this is much more on this realm than it is in that realm. However, I will say this, because that realm, all of us, when we die, you can see this realm without a medium, meaning like the dead can see and hear and feel and know your thoughts and things like this in that realm. They don't need my assistance. As a medium, I'm only here to mediate the dead to the living, not, reverse that. I'm here. Yeah, that's right. The dead to the living, not from the living to the dead. I had it right the first time. That's what my job is to do, because they don't need me. So no, they're not sitting there hanging out in your place, watching your every move. I know we think we're this, amazing and fascinating, but that is not how it works. Just kind of imagine that realm like the internet. So like the internet, you can Google someone specifically you want to talk to, and like the internet, and just kind of imagine our internet, our technology, as advanced as we are excited to have it, is very, very barbaric compared to that realm. But it is the bones, of how that realm works, meaning it's the skeleton of it. Pardon the pun. So like we have apps, we have Instagram, and we have Facebook, and we have YouTube, and all these kind of things. If you want to talk to someone specifically on these, then you instant message them, you friend them, right? You want to specifically connect to them. So kind of imagine in that realm, they have ability to connect to anybody they want to at all times, at any possible time that they want to, and they can see and hear and get a sense while they're doing other things, just like you may be listening or watching this YouTube video while you're texting someone, while you're checking your TikTok, while you're working, and you're sitting in a certain place. So your physical self is one place, and you're expanded yourself, and you've posted things, right? So pieces of you is all out there. You ever think of that? Well, that's kind of how it is in that realm. They're able to catch on and catch a glimpse of all the different pieces that are coming at them from us, thoughts and feelings and stuff, kind of imagine like text kind of going off. However, in this realm, it interferes with us because we're trying to be present here. They're able to be in this multi-world because they don't have a physical body. So let's get back to celebrities. Celebrities obviously have a lot of those energies coming at them because people are talking and thinking about them and even talking to them. And some people are praying to them. Some people think they have relationships with them. So are they aware of it? Yes. And it's much like here. If somebody is a celebrity here, are aware that, isn't it amazing? Like in all parts of the world, they could have a soap that's named after them. They can have someone posting, an article about them. They can have, videos about them. Like people are doing things for them all over. Are they able to see everything that's going on? No, but they're aware of all of that energy that's around them, right? But they're physically limited in this world. So to get, quote, their attention obviously may feel like a little harder. Well, in that realm, they can get a whiff of that and keep on trucking. It is like the collective whole, this collective energy that they're getting awareness of. So no, it's not like you're going to conjure, them into your home and speak to them. Just like in life, if someone feels you're being respectful and you're actually caring, can they throw a piece of their energy your way? Sure. But the idea of the intimacy that the celebrity has to sit and work with someone and speak to that person, particularly channeling through somebody because they have to, is kind of the idea that they need to, that their egos are so much, blown up that even when they have passed, they need this to happen. And then it also becomes about the person who's claiming it, right? So it's not what I have found. Now, it's not that I haven't spoken to these types of notoriety type people, well-known people, I like to call them, but only if they are connected to a family member of this world, meaning like I wouldn't connect to that. I don't do seances and things like this where I'm going to conjure up a celebrity. No, you can just imagine, right? I'm just sitting here saying, oh, let me speak to Jim Morrison. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that type of thing. I did have, by the way, a little tidbit about me. Somebody wanted to do a show like that with me. I dabbled in it for 2 seconds and hated the idea, thank God. And it never happened because I feel like it's completely disrespectful because these are people who passed, who have family members, who had intimate relationships with them. And it isn't for us to kind of use it as a fun ride. So yes, can that person make a connection and kind of throw their inspiration your way? That's kind of more what I am shown. What I am shown is like, let's say you're a painter and you've been painting and you're really pursuing this. Can other famous painters who have passed kind of pour their, thoughts into your head to kind of help you along your way, to kind of inspire you? Yes, but it's just as easy as sending out a text or sending out a video. meaning like they're not just sitting there focusing on you. They're maybe inspiring you and putting their inspiration around you. Musicians do this. I do believe this is something. The other day I was watching, for a little bit, Adele, which, come on, she's amazing. I mean, I've said this before, Adele, did the universe just kind of mix up our gifts? I mean, come on, Adele, like, could you have thrown me? I guess it wasn't up to her, but she's an amazing, amazing singer. And she was saying, like, when she performs, she feels like something just comes through her, that she feels she's very down to earth, very humble. But when she's on stage or she's writing something, she's like, I don't know where it comes from. And she's a conduit, which most type of artists are. They're a conduit that comes through. Put in the comments below if you've had this experience. I'm sure you have. All artists, or even if you've done some kind of an artwork, or you did something that doesn't even have to be artwork. You could be a landscaper. You could be a mathematician, and you just feel like somehow you're just in that zone. Athletes have this where you just feel like you're pulling from somewhere else. And many, many, many celebrities or people who are famously known for the work that they do kind of get into the collective, like they're pulling from a whole, from that realm, the collective consciousness. So it could be other people who were famous who died, but it could be much, much, much more than that. And I feel like what she was describing as being a conduit. Can it be other artists who have passed like her, who had the fame that she did, or trying to help guide her and fill her up with energy? Absolutely. However, when people are claiming that I have this personal relationship, that all the time we're talking and we're doing this, that's when I get very leery of the person who's claiming it's ego and the idea of trickster spirits. I'm not saying that celebrities in that realm are off, like, hey, they can't talk to people who are mediums, or they can't talk to you, or can't inspire you. But when you can't, just as what I say about everything dealing with the dead, if you can't confirm, which is why I only do well-known people for people who had personal relationships, because obviously you can get anything on Google, anything could be out there. I mean, with the internet, everything is accessible. But if I can get a conversation that someone had intimately, that only those two people know, and it is more personalized, that's very different. And that's why confirmation is key. And for people, the more known they are, the more confirmations that are very, very uniquely intimate to those two people, or, that I'm connecting, that is different. And that's why I get leery of when it's like, okay, I'm having this continuous relationship. Do I feel like if you go and visit somebody who is well known, like house they grew up in or something like this, and you feel like you felt like their presence, or you felt like them kind of throwing some energy your way? Absolutely. I definitely believe that can be true. I'm not saying that. But when there are people that are using the idea of celebrities as being their personal, talking through them and only through them, come on. That's very, use your own gut on that. Tell me, what do you think about that? Because for me, I'm telling you what I feel like I know and how that realm works. That's very elitish. That's very ego-based. That's very different. That's not coming from a place of trying to heal or inspire. So be leery of that. However, if you want to have your convo with your favorite person who passed, if they've inspired you, if they've done something to kind of speak to you, because that's what artists do. And that's what, like I said, it doesn't have to be artists. That's what people who put themselves out there publicly trying to get a message out there to the masses are trying to reach as many people. And can that energy still be going on? And can you be experiencing that even after they pass? Absolutely. There's no reason why you can't have that, but be very leery if you're like, okay, this is my best friend, or, you're trying to make, Brandon Lee now your husband. Do you guys know who Brandon Lee is, you younger ones? Watch The Crow, then you'll know. Things like that. That's all I'm saying. So, like everything, there is balance. There is things, there's extremes, and there's things that that just feel more centered, more kind of respectful, and it feels more legit, like with your intuition. And that's what I would say about that. So this was just kind of a little light one, but honestly, the DM and the information I got about what's circling out there, I'm like, really, what is going on? I just wanted to let you guys know that I did a fall special, 50% off my readings, that is going to go through till Monday the 22nd. If you follow me on Instagram, I post these things on there. So I'm sorry if you're seeing it late, but I mostly post it on there. And then I try to put it on here, as well. So by the time you see this video, it'll probably be through the weekend that you'll have access to the code, and it should be here. And also tonight, I am doing a medium gallery. I think we're half sold out. It's going to be very small group, so there's still a few tickets left. A medium gallery, because someone asked me, is when I read you. Each one of you, meaning if you're in that group, you will get a reading from me. And it's different than a seance. There are mini readings, medium readings. And no, I'm not reading any celebrities. I never do in these. But if you want to join that, that's an online thing where you just tell me who you want to speak to, and I will give you a mini reading for that. And I'm going to throw up another Patreon back onto the Patreon. I'm excited. This one should be good. You guys asked for more alien stories, so I think I'm going to be heading that way. I don't know, sometimes in the moment something inspires me. But once you join my Patreon, you can unlock all content, everything. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Follow yourself, follow no one. Listen to your inner voice and not the celebrity's inner voice. And I'll see you soon.